Hey everybody, it's Brooke. I'm going to try to stay current in my creative daily journal. If that sounds interesting, stick around and we'll get to it. Okay, and we're back. Let's get going. This is the beautiful journal that Johnny at Junk Journal Shop made for me, and I love it. I took out the notebook paper she had put in and sewed in my own graph paper, which turned into a hysterical funny joke that Johnny doesn't think is funny, but I do. Anyway, I love this journal. So today is the 6th of March. I haven't made a video forever, so if it's a little crazy, stick with me, bear with me. And again, I am downstairs, so all my fancy recording equipment is upstairs, and I know the lighting is just dreadful. I apologize, but there's nothing I can do about it right now. So, I'm not current. As I said, today is the 6th of March, 2021, and no, that's wrong, 2022, and I just stick stuff in my journal to be ready to journal when I am. This is stuff for Friday. Let's stick that over here. Yeah, I really have forgotten how to make a video. Okay, so here we go. I am working on March 3rd. And this month I am using date stickers from Kay-Ann Asherman. Aren't these adorable? I will link Kay-Ann down below. She has a few things in her Etsy shop, and you can get a ton of really cute printables on her Patreon if you care to be a patron for Kay-Ann. Her artwork is amazing, and I'm not painting much these days, so I thought it was a good time to go ahead and use some other folks' cute art, and I like those dates a lot. So let's go ahead and see. These are my numbers from, I don't even know, I guess last year probably. So this was Thursday. Cool, I can do that. And I'm flailing around so you guys can't even, I'm not even staying remotely in frame, and I apologize. I'll get with it in a minute. Gotta get back in the swing, right? Move my mouse before I knock it down. All right, so Thursday was nothing very exciting. This was the label off a juice bottle, and it's still a little bit sticky on the back. It's sticking to everything, but I want to use it. So, and then I had some celery that I drew and painted, and this is a Tisha Moore printable from quite some time ago. I am part of her Artstronauts Club, and this came from there. A fabulous place to get some really cool images from Tisha Moore, who's also incredibly talented. Oh, gotta have a sip of coffee. Dry throat already. That's kind of crazy, huh? So I think what I want to do is, I know that this was a quiet day. I found out that celery has sodium in it. That's what the celery's about. And I was irked. I love celery. And what the heck? Sodium? How does celery have sodium in it? So that's where this came from. I don't eat a lot of salt, so I don't normally worry about it. But with all the silliness that's going on in my world these days, I have to pay a little bit of attention. So celery is my favorite. And now, what? Oh, and by the way, welcome if you are new here. I'm so glad you stopped by to see what was going on. If you like what you see, please feel free to like the video and subscribe. Click that little red bell down at the bottom, and you will be notified when I come on live or when I post a video, and you can keep up on all the hijinkery. I would love that. And if you are not new, welcome back, my chickens. Thank you. You've been so patient waiting for me. I've just got a little glue book over here to the side. It's an old magazine. Maybe I can try to put that in there. And again, I'm really sorry for the glare, you guys. The lighting is dreadful, especially because it's sort of overcast outside. And so I've got a little bit of window light coming in, and then I've got a light up above, and it's not really working all that well, but there you go. So I like this lady from Tisha Moore. And we'll go ahead and stick her in. You can't even see where I'm gluing, huh? I guess I could stick it over here, right? I do forget how to make videos. Good grief. Now, it'll come back to me, right? So let's get this down. Oh, I had prepped the background here with some Tim Holtz Distress Stain, which sadly is no longer available. Apparently it was not terribly stable, and additionally, the little dauber tops just would stop working and get all flat and weird. It's a shame though, because they're really quite handy. In the background here, I did a secret color. It's acid free. Oh, dusty concrete. That's what they used to look like, in case you were wondering. Wow, I am just missing the camera overall. This whole setup is different, so be patient. I'll get it. I'm sure I will. So we've got our celery juice label down. I had to put in this label because my daughter Olivia was so excited when she was little and Olivia's organics started coming out. She was convinced that they were just for her. Only Olivia got the organics, and that always made me laugh. So there was that. Where'd my little drawing of the celery go? Oh heavens. Oh good grief. You guys, did you see where it went? It's escaped. Oh, there it is. Right in front of my face. What a shockaroo. So I think I want to put the celery right about there. Maybe right there. I want to leave a little room for journaling. I probably won't journal on the video because God knows I'm having enough trouble just gluing and talking. I think that writing and gluing and talking would be asking for trouble. I used a ton of glue on this, you guys, because it's on mixed media paper. It's kind of thick. So that is why I was so liberal with the glue stick. And, okay, who am I kidding? I'm always liberal with the glue stick. I just am. So there's that. And, I put this lady on there to signify that I have to have a sleep study done. And they called me this past week, finally, after the referral went through almost a month ago. And they can't even fit me in for my new patient evaluation until May 26th. Are you kidding me right now? May 26th. And I was highly agitated, so I have a sticker that I pulled out. I did do a little pre-prepping just because I wasn't sure how with the program I was going to be trying to record and talk and whatnot. So I did cut this little sticker out of I pulled it out of my antiquarian sticker book and then just trimmed around it a little bit. So I have decided that I'm just going to will myself better. The doctors are not helping. Everything is just crazy with that. So I'm just going to will myself better. That's a thing, right? And I'm looking for, I have some speech bubble stickers, it seems to me. And I know you can't see, sorry guys. I have one of those Michael's carts next to me. It's the Hudson cart, which is the wide one. And I love it. I'm down in our library, and I seem to be moving all of our stuff down, all my stuff down here, so that I can journal downstairs. And, yep, had to have a new rolly cart. You know I love some rolly carts. And I cannot find my speech bubbles. I wish I could bring this over for you to see, but, well, I don't really know how to get oh, there we go. I don't know how to get a rolly cart under the camera. So these are, I don't even know how old. These were probably from my scrapbooking days, and that was 23 years ago. So we'll see if they have any stick-em left on them. Ooh, is she not going to stick? She's not sticking at all. What the heck? Probably should stop that glare. And I think I will write on this before I stick it down on the page. And I think I'll use purple. How about that? I think I like this one. So let me get out my Posca paint pens, which I love. And here's a purple one. I think I need to get new Poscas. A lot of them are running very low. I have used their faces off. Oh, crap. Don't do that. That was just stupid. Yep. Decided to... Oh, and Poscas do split sometime. Not split, spit. They are paint pens, acrylic paint pens, and sometimes the little felt tips on them will just kind of splutter. And I don't mind. It's okay. I'm going to let this dry for a little bit because it's very glossy sticker paper. All right. So let's sit that up there and see if I can avoid sticking my fingers in it. 50-50. It could go either way. Now it looks like I need to do some glue adjustment because my sticker is popping up. Oh boy, that purple paint. I'm getting it everywhere. I'm going to be wearing that, aren't I? Yes, I am. Okay, so let's just use a little of our oohoo. See if we can get this little gal sticking down. I thought she was funny because she has her little wand and I don't know, just it seemed appropriate. I've had the antiquarian sticker book forever, and I will try to remember to link it down below. Super fun. It's got really weird images in it, but I always forget to use it. At any rate, I've been enjoying it. Watching other people journal has reminded me to use my sticker book. And let's see, I just think I better fold this up and get it out of my way because I am going to be wearing that paint anytime. All right, so, nope, that should be sticking down. So we've got the date. I can journal about Mark working on the network. He's on a mission to get everything in the house, like, automated. It's hysterical. And maybe I'll make some lines for that. Should we use our highlighters to make some lines for that? We could. We could do that. Wonder if it'll show on the stain. Let's try. We'll try the blue. I think it's a little bit darker than the other highlighters. And I do like to have lines to journal on. Oh, not crazy about that color, but you know what? It'll do. There, now it's an uneven number of lines. That makes me happier. Pretty cute. Oh, I should probably continue that down here, huh? And so I can continue my whining about the sleep study fiasco down here. And I do want to make note about what celery has. Sodium? Yikes. All right, so let's see. Should we try? You know what? I haven't used these forever. Let's see if they still work, shall we? These are the Diane Reevely paint pens, which I love, but they were a little sketchy in terms of working. And I can't remember what she says to do with them. This is what they look like. Dilutions. Crushed grape. And they're super, super fine point. Oh, look at that. Oh, wait, is it tricking me? Let's do it quick while it's working. Should do, maybe we'll do a roundy one this time. Oh. Did I miss my opportunity? There it goes. Yeah, I just can't get over the celery thing. Oh, I don't like how that came out. That was too squashed. All right, let's try it again. There's so many good things in celery, and it's so delicious. Very tricky. Oh, now I'm misspelled. I can't talk and do this at the same time, obviously. That's kind of sad. All right, one more try. No talking. I'm concentrating. All right, there we go. I managed. I had to stay totally quiet. You guys, if you make videos, maybe you know that it's really easy to get out of the swing of doing it, which I am demonstrating madly all up in here. All right, so yeah, it took me 3 tries, but you know, I haven't used these stickers in all this time. I don't think I'm going to really lose any sleep over it. So this one says, what? Celery has sodium? And I think I want to put it right there. Oh, it's also not going to stick, so let's give it a whole glue bath, shall we? Hopefully that paint's dry, or yep, I will end up in it. Okay, we will just do preemptive gluing. Oh, well, that's not fast. Apparently, I pushed way too hard. I'm actually going to try to squish that back in my glue tube. How about that? Oops. I don't know how successful that was, but okay. Of course, now I'm going to stick to everything in the world. I'm a hot mess, you guys. Jeez. I don't even know what to say. But, you know, what can you do? There we go. Well, see, and paint pen, even though I gave it a good old glue bath, it didn't even smear. However, we're going to now try something much more dangerous. I am looking in my little cart for some wipes because that thing is seriously sticky. Let's just see if we can manage to wipe off a little bit of that glue. How come baby wipes never come out as a onesie? They all are attached and all want to come out at once. Oh, now I've wiped off our paint pen. All right then, lesson learned. So we'll just let that dry for a minute and then we'll rewrite it. Think I can rewrite it without messing it up? Maybe. Okay, she's still not sticking down. What the heck? That's not even the part that's on the shiny label. Hey, all right. We can put this one down. It says, decided to will myself better. Oh, I don't really like that at all. You guys, I have really botched up the whole speech bubble thing. All right, so we'll just put it here, not where I wanted it, but okay. The little pointy thing that's supposed to be the speech is not where I would like it to be, but oh well. What can you do? They can't all be perfect. In my world, none of them can be perfect. And that is okay. I'm having fun. So, there you have it. More preemptive glue. I didn't squish down so hard. All right. I'm usually not a huge fan of angles, but I guess that'll be okay. All right. So I think that is about everything we need on this page except for the journaling. It was a very quiet day, as I said. Maybe we want more lines over here. That would be fun. Let's do that. I was too hasty in putting away the highlighters. Oh my gosh, that's my stomach. I hope you guys can't hear it yelling. That's kind of funny. All right, so we've got some more blue lines. I like those. I really like this gal. She looks like a person who's having a sleep study, and she looks irritated also. So, and she looks a little suspicious, which I enjoy. That works for me. Nope, I can't put these back right now. All right, so there's that. Maybe we should mimic these white dots. I like them a lot. And where? Oh, here are my Poscas. Poscas are incredibly fun for journaling. That's what the package looks like. Oops. Like that. If you guys don't have any, highly recommend them. They come in all different tip sizes and beautiful colors, and they're just so much fun. Okay, here we go. We will, I think, make some of these more pronounced. Maybe we'll go out a little bit over here. The paper got really crinkly because of the stain that I put on it, and I am fine with that. Well, even my dotting skills seem to be rusty. That's kind of crazy, isn't it? Is that a thing? I almost think this is running out. Huh. I really do need some new Poscas. Good grief. Do not press in like I just did while you're writing. I lucked out and it only left a little drop. But as happened with the purple, it can leave a huge splotch and just really generally be a pain in the butt. So if you need to get it going, or if you feel like you need to get it going, definitely do it off on scratch paper. These aren't showing up at all. Maybe I can't just do a press down dot. Maybe it needs to be a drawn dot. That seems to be working a little better. Takes longer. But all right, I can live with it. Put some more in there. All right. I think we'll do that up here too. All right, that's looking pretty good. Is that dry? I think it's dry enough to try to write it again. I'm such a goofball. What a silly I am. I just turned my book so that I'm not dragging my hand through all of that in case it's not all the way dry. I will guarantee that at some time I will end up with paint all over me today. When I'm journaling, that happens. I get something all over me, which also is fine with me. That proves that I've been having fun. I'm not thrilled with our dots. Okay, I'm not thrilled with my dots. Quite certain that your dots would be fabulous. So let me grab that purple. That clanking that you hear, I have all my watercolors and colored pencils and whatnot stuck in the desk in front of me. And there are metal and wooden boxes, and they make a huge clank when I'm moving stuff around. All right, so apparently trying it out on your finger, Diane Reevely says, is the way to go. Doesn't seem to be working all that well. Just give it a little pump and see if we can get the paint going. I think she said don't do the very thing that I'm doing. Wouldn't that be like me? Yes, it would. Nope, not even a little bit. Should we try our baby wipe? Oh, there's a little bit. Maybe it was just dried up at the tip. Oh, fun. All right, let's try this again. Yep, being quiet. Trying not to mess it up. All right, we got it done. Not well, but it's done. By gum. That's something, right? So now we have all the places that we need to journal. And I can talk about Mark messing with all the network stuff all day long. He's going to get the whole house automated. He's convinced of it. It's really funny. And so for a while this day, nothing worked. Like no Wi-Fi, just all the connections were messed up. The printer kept deciding it didn't exist. It was making him really mad. And because I'm a terrible person, it made me giggle. And then there was the brouhaha with the sleep study. And so I decided that I would will myself to get better because the doctors are useless. So yeah, I will go ahead and journal about that off camera because, well, I can't even glue, as I said, while talking to you guys. So I think we will call that done. We have March 4th, which is here, and so I will come back with another video after I look at this one and see how horrific it is. Again, thanks you guys for sticking with me and being patient. And I promise I'll get back into the groove of recording. It's been quite some time. Thanks so much for hanging around. Look below for the links to Posca Markers and K.Ann Asherman. And I will also put in a link to Tisha Moore's Artstronauts in case you are not a member there. And I think that's all the links I promised. If I forgot one, feel free to leave it down in the comments to give me a reminder. All right, you guys. Love you. Thanks so much for hanging out, and I'll see you real soon. Bye.